Shedeur Sanders hits Dallas clubs with rumored girlfriend and Kodak Black after Browns mercifully end his NFL draft humiliation. He may not have been selected in the first round, but Cleveland Browns rookie Shedeur Sanders sure celebrated like a top draft pick on Saturday night by busting out a chest full of $100 bills at a Dallas club. Sanders celebrated his selection into the NFL with a star-studded party at Dallas nightclub Hide and Seek after the Browns chose him with the 144th overall pick in the 5th round of the 2025 NFL Draft. The former Colorado quarterback stayed up past 2 o'clock in the morning with friends and family, including his older siblings DeAndre and Dion Jr., according to Page 6. Also joining in the celebration were his rumored girlfriend, Jamaican dancehall star Shenseea, as well as rappers Kodak Black, Young Miami, and Trap Boy Freddy. Sanders celebrated with multiple Louis Vuitton briefcases full of money while the DJ bumped popular hip-hop tunes. Bottle Girls arrived in his section with a lit-up sign that read 5th round pick, as Don Julio 1942 tequila and Ace of Spades champagne bottles were passed around for his guests, as seen in a video. But don't assume Sanders was inebriated in the clip. As he revealed on his podcast back in February, he's actually a teetotaler. "I don't drink. I don't do that type of stuff. It's not like too much I couldn't do. Dad gave us the freedom, I'll say, to do what we wanted to do, to bump our heads a little bit when we were younger to get back on the track." In addition to the briefcases, Shedeur was seen sporting a brand new iced-out chain around his neck. Young Miami, one of the members of the popular female rap group City Girls, performed her song Act Up for the audience. Kodak Black got into the DJ booth and congratulated his brother Shedeur on making it to the NFL. He was also seen climbing into a cage set up for a pole dancer, sitting beside her as it began twisting around in the air. But Sanders was at the center of it all, celebrating his accomplishment surrounded by loved ones and stars alike. Sanders would have been looking at a $40 million rookie deal had he been drafted among the first 10 picks, but is instead looking at a 4-year deal worth about $4.6 million, including a $446,553 signing bonus, according to the NFL rookie salary scale. His arrival to the NFL came much later than anyone, including Shedeur, may have expected. The quarterback had been left to watch at his home in Texas as he slid down the draft boards in the first round. Going into the day of the draft, Sanders was a projected first-round pick after previously being mocked as a top 3 pick just months prior. But Sanders wasn't chosen by anyone at all on Thursday, and his misery continued during the second and third rounds. Sanders was helpless again as he watched 3 other quarterbacks selected ahead of him on Friday. His wait finally ended just after 2 p.m. on Saturday, when the Browns selected the ex-Colorado star with the 6th pick of the 5th round, putting an end to one of the most stunning sagas in the history of the NFL Draft. Months ago, Sanders was believed to be picked early because the teams with the top 3 selections, the Tennessee Titans, Cleveland Browns, and New York Giants, were all in need of quarterbacks. But the Giants signed free agents Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston in the offseason, mostly filling their needs at the position for this season. The Titans were long sold on Miami quarterback Cam Ward, who they took first overall on Thursday night. Then the Browns decided to trade down in the draft, giving the Jacksonville Jaguars the 2nd pick. Jacksonville chose to draft Sanders' teammate, Heisman winner Travis Hunter, 2nd overall instead. Rather than bulking up the QB position with Sanders, the Giants made a smart decision and took the best available player in the draft, Penn State edge rusher Abdul Carter. The Browns, with the 5th pick they got from Jacksonville, also took a defensive lineman and Michigan product Mason Graham. As the first round ticked on, it seemed that any chance for Sanders to be picked rested on the hope that a team would trade up to take him.